All right, guys, the Carolina Prep Spring Football Tour continues, and I've made it here to Winston-Salem, Doug Crater Field, Coach Joe Davidyock. I said it right, didn't
Yep,
I?
you did.
I was worried I was going to butcher your last name, and I was going to apologize if I did. I made a point to do this interview right here overlooking this brand new stadium. I'm just so thrilled to see this Reynolds community finally get a stadium after essentially never having their own stadium. And that's just got to be pretty cool to be able to be the first coach to open up in a brand new place like this.
Oh, absolutely. I'm honored to be here and be the head coach here, and I'm more excited probably to see these kids' face light up on the first Friday night we get to be out here.
Oh yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. This is going to be your third season coming in, the 25 season, and you guys have had some success. I can see the progress, kind of building the foundation and kind of putting your own name and shape and all into your program. What's it like on a day-to-day basis? 2 years into it, how you like being here at Reynolds?
I love it. I mean, it's such a good community. My wife and I and our son have been embraced here just right from the get-go, and the kids are awesome. They really want to be good. They want to be a team that's remembered, and they enjoy being around each other. And our coaches, we have a great staff, and then day to day here working at the school is great. So I've really enjoyed my time here, and I'm just really looking forward to a year 3.
And how many years have you been in North Carolina now? I know you came from New Jersey. You played, I think, for Coach Corio, who's been at Grimsley and a few other programs. I think he's at Providence Day, and you've been at Mallard Creek. So you've been at some really good established programs. How long you've been in North Carolina? About 10 or so years?
10 years. 2015 is when I moved here.
Cool. Well, you're doing a great job. Tell me, how do you feel about the upcoming season? Like I mentioned, you guys are putting a pretty good foundation down. You've had some good players coming through. How do you like the prospects of this 25 season?
I think we have a great opportunity ahead of us. I think this is going to be a huge year for us. Just another step in the right direction. I think we got a great schedule that we're going to be able to compete in, and I think we have the makings of a team that can probably compete in the playoffs.
Oh, what's the first home game?
First week.
First game, and that's North Forsyth?
Yep, North Forsyth.
That'll be a big game. I'm going to have to consider putting that one on my schedule, just opening up in the stadium. I think that's going to be a big night.
Absolutely. Well, let us know. We'll give you a ticket.
All right. We'll make that happen. Who were some of the young guys, some of the up-and-comers that maybe aren't quite household names yet to this day, but you think are going to have a big impact on this season?
Yeah. Jalen Wheeler, who's a rising junior for us. He started as a sophomore last year at guard and 3 technique. He's done a fantastic job. He's really excited for another year of being a varsity football player for us. He wrestles as well. He had a really great wrestling season. I'm excited for him. I think he's a great leader. I think the kids really appreciate him and respect him, so I'm excited to see him. Darion Watson's another one I think everybody needs to watch out for. As a kid, is really talented. Got to 8-quarter a little bit as a freshman. Was definitely one of the most seeable players out on the JV field, and I just think he's going to have the makings of another great sophomore season. Zaire Bennett started a few games for us at running back last year, and I think he's going to be looking to bounce back for a junior year. And then Chris Davis is another one of those guys in the backfield that can also play on the perimeter. Was another sophomore that played for us too. So I'm excited for a lot of those guys to kind of branch out and show what they have.
Cool. It's kind of cold out here and a little windy tonight, so my camera's shaking a little bit, guys. I have to apologize for that. Hey, you've coached at some good schools. I mentioned Mallard Creek. You've been at Southeast Guilford. Being there with Coach Tinsley, you've seen some big-time football, especially in that Mecklenburg area, Huff and Chambers and some of those big teams. But I've also competing here in the CPC, year in, year out. It's been one of the more unpredictable and probably top-to-bottom competitive leagues on a year in, year out basis with East Forsyth and West and Reagan and some of those guys. What's it like to kind of go toe-to-toe with some of those coaches? Because I've always thought this was one of the more fun leagues in the state.
It is fun. It's tons of fun. I think the thing I like the most about it is every coach in the league gets along. We really respect one another. I think we all work really hard at building great programs here in this area. And I think it really kind of feels like home. I don't feel like I've ever left good ball. And I think that's what's really pushed me to come here and do this, because I think you can win here. I think you can compete here, and I just love being part of a league that's really competitive top to bottom.
Well, Coach Joe Davidyock, I appreciate your hospitality, showing me around the campus, this new stadium. It's phenomenal. And thanks for letting us stop by today.
Absolutely. Thank you. Go
Yes,
Demons.
Sir.